Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He breaks a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds a spot in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Buckeye! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Benjamin. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on third. Here's a heat. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Running inside, it's Benjamin. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that short completion now sets up a big third down here in the red zone for this team. They haven't scored yet. They're only trailing 7-0, and this is a big one. It's very, very hard to throw the football in this area of the field. But you get the feeling a critical third down now. They need something good to happen, putting a lot of trust in their quarterback to make the right decision and make the big play.
Quarterback may change this route. Lets it fly. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. it's Jackson. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. Turning it on. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back his yards. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. The Spartans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Quick completion on the out.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. Ripping through the defense. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
It'll be 3rd and long. Keelan Russell. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Way too close to punt. Way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Bailey. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Hurd! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, the offense was off to a bit of a slow start, but we know in talking to this running back, he prides himself on getting stronger as the game goes on. And here in the second quarter, he breaks off a beautiful long touchdown to put his offense on the board. And you know now he's going to be asking the offensive coordinator to start feeding him the football.
give me more touches. Shocker that he would say that. But the other side of the ball, defense, like we've got to swarm to the football. It's got to be a consistent effort to try to stop the running back because he is good. He is dynamic. And you just saw one touch can change the field position and can change the scoreboard just like it did right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Makes it past the marker. There he goes to the right. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sparty. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And he tacked on the extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering Herd offense coming out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Might be changing the route. Wide receiver comes in motion.
674, take off. 674, take.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Marshall quick to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Newsome.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll try to get the first through the air. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground.
Kill. 214 close. 214
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
180 raised car. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Clark. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Kill. 528 crew. 528 crew. Stack. Hut.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Marsh. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
53, by 53.
Takes a handoff. It's Cobb. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Russell on play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Throwing Russell. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Russell. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
Looking downfield very late in the half. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Using his legs, it's Cobb. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Not a chance. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt, when you can cover like that.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Russell. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail, now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
To the air, it's Bailey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting...
Oh, a lot of space. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Spartans. He got a step and just dusted the field. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Still on his feet at the 45. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Marshall got that running game going on the last play. Let's see what they have here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hooks. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Making side adjustments here. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Caught over the middle, it's Clark. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Magic. Bridge. Stake. Force. Ninja. Hut.
From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
2-14 close.
We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Black 18.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to the ground with the running back.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Just a huge stop by their defense, and now there's a little work to... Might have a chance. Breaks and runs through and another broken tackle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The run inside. It's Cobb. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
To throw, it's Bailey. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Off the play fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
when you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Russell. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Now from inside the red zone. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Spartans! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Win. Step. Bender.
Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
just got outplayed, Reese, and there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. The Roadrunners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Gets it to the back. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Got it behind the line. It's Benjamin. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Firing to the right, complete. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And the evolution of football has been amazing, right? Like so many different guys, that tight ends that can do different things now, and big body wide receivers. And I think the running back spot has too. Just, it used to be a guy you handed it off to all the time, but now they can start running the route tree and getting down the field and making catches like this to make big plays for your offense.
Fights off the defender. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Great job by the back on the option. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. He might want another play. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted a first half. And the Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. It's complete on the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Benjamin.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice third down conversion, and now set up first and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Marshall!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but Still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
They'll send out the kicker here. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Running inside, it's Jackson. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds his man down the middle. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Ducks in the hurry up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open. Oh, he's got some space. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And here's the return. Slips through the line. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Crosses the 45. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Could be an alley. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, 2nd miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Lets it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Bailey. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
The run inside. It's Jackson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Across the 35. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back, and they'll drag him down. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for space. It's done. Shakes off the defender. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, in this crowd giving this defense some juice.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Running inside. It's done. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Runs through the tackle. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Swings it out to the flat. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's done. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations. That's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Herd!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll take it himself, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Charles. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route.
Stay. Bender. Stack. Copper. Match.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
A run for the quarterback. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Throwing, say it, looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Just feeds the running back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. It'll be 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the Buckeyes will try to convert on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Trying to run, it's Charles. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Marches ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Making side adjustments here. On the draw, it's Benjamin. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Now on first down from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. He's taking the shot. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And now the hit knocks it loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And what an impact play by this returner and a great individual effort. Able to make a few defenders miss, and now he sets up the offense in great field position.
Headed outside, it's Benjamin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Benjamin. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They've been running it, but now the pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's third and goal and third and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the draw, it's Charles. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes to the right. All the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hooks. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Finds his man. It's Clark. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after.
He's going to take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing the...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the draw, it's Benjamin. He breaks a tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
That's caught. It's Clark. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Here's the give off the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll go right back to the run. Fighting off the defender.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Right on the money. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The run inside, it's Charles. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Running inside, it's Charles. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Saying, looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Runs through a tackle. There's a crease. And he'll race it to the